It can be really confusing when you're starting to introduce solids to your baby. It's good to start with things like pureed fruits and vegetables, grains, like rice cereal, oatmeal, that sort of thing. And once your baby has gotten down the pureed foods, then you can start introducing more solid foods, like more chunky foods with more of a consistency to them. So if your baby's got down the pureed food, then try things like mashed potatoes, pudding, those sorts of things. And if your baby does okay with that, then you can add something with even a little more texture, like perhaps steam some squash or something yourself, and don't puree it down to nothing. Just give it to your baby while it's soft. It's not a choking hazard, but it has something to it. And if your baby does well with that, you can probably start introducing solid foods, especially if your baby has the dexterity to feed themselves. This usually happens sometime between 8 and 12 months, and so your baby may not be quite there yet. As far as red meat goes, you can introduce this to a baby between 8 and 12 months of life as well. When you're introducing meat to your baby, it could be something as simple as like shredded meat as soon as they've kind of conquered solid foods and they can feed themselves, or it could just be something like giving them spaghetti sauce that has meat in it, or taco meat, or something like that. So it can be given in many different forms, but it is okay to give your baby meat between 8 and 12 months of age. Again, just the biggest thing with any food you give your baby is make sure that it's not going to cause choking. Make sure that everything's the proper consistency, something they can handle, and is small enough that it's not going to cause a problem for them. And there are a few things that you should avoid, like hot dogs, whole grapes, peanuts, those sorts of things, because many kids are known to choke on those things. Marshmallows. So if you have any more specific questions about your baby's well-being, diet, or growth, be sure to talk to the pediatrician. But if you have any other questions for me, feel free to ask them on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Intermountain Moms, and recommend us to your friends and family too.